If your plan for home ownership is one day in the future because you're waiting for the perfect salary, perfect timing, perfect savings, perfect conditions, yeah, we probably need to have a talk. Here's what I've learned. Sometimes ownership isn't delayed because of anything except you're not quite sure where to start. So today, we're not talking about perfect conditions and the perfect house. We're talking about preparation because that's what it really means to be home ready. This is Home is Now. Welcome to Home is Now. This podcast is geared towards getting you home ready. We'll be exploring what that really means and some of the strategies to get you there. We're bringing in some heavy hitters this season, okay? They're going to give us some very good, real, practical advice. But before that, I want to set the scene a little bit. Why is it that we may not feel like home ownership is a right now goal or something that's even attainable until way down in the future? And what are some things that we can do to get ready, to start getting ready now? When we picture owning a home, we tend to picture the end. So that's the keys, the house tour, the moving truck, the Instagram post with the keys on the counter, and we're signing the contract, and it's very cutesy. But what's not pictured is the preparation phase. And because we don't see it, we tend to think being home ready means having a lot of money. But being ready has more to do with being prepared than it has to do with being rich. And by being prepared, I mean for your life and your finances to make sense on paper. What does home ready look like? I'd say it comes down to these three things. So first up is awareness. You need to know your numbers. This is a time to get real, granular, and practical. Document how much you earn, how much you spend, and what's left over after you do that maths. Because to get to where you're going, you need to know where you are. Second, consistency. And yes, we mean consistency with your contributions. We are the NHT. But beyond that, we mean being consistent with your savings and your financial habits that can show stability over time. Because it's less about a big cash injection or a big financial moment and more about consistency that you can prove. Thirdly, and that's what the rest of the season is about, is strategy. Because awareness tells you where you are and consistency keeps you steady. But strategy, that's the game changer. That's what actually moves you forward. So maybe for you, you need to build your money roadmap so you know exactly how your finances work for you. Or maybe you should consider co-applying because it is a smart financial move and it's a way to share the financial load. Or hopefully after our conversation, you'll consider building from the ground up or renovating a fixer-upper because you found out that NHT has way more facilities to support that than you initially thought. The point is, there's more than one way to home ownership, and there is a strategy that works just for you. So, if you're watching this and you're wondering, okay, girl, love that for you actually, good chat, but what do I do next? I'd say start simple. Track your income and your expenses for the next few months. In that time, get a real understanding of your spending habits. Not what feels good or sounds good, but who are you really every time you spend? Also, start saving intentionally. Doesn't matter the amount, the aim here is to build the discipline. And most importantly, understand your options. Take some time to figure out what's available to you. Being home ready means your money, your habits, and your strategy are all moving in the same direction. If you're serious about making 2026 your home ownership year, then this is where you start. And this has been the first episode of Home is Now. In the next episode, we'll break down how to build a money roadmap that works for your real life, not just on paper. So stay with us. And while you're here, like this episode, share it with a friend, subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have more content coming for you just like this. And not just here on YouTube, across all our social platforms. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next week.